Hello Boston Bruins fans. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to our news channel, where we provide up-to-date first-hand information about the Boston Bruins. We are committed to sharing only true, high-quality news with our followers. Don't miss the latest and most up-to-date Boston Bruins news, posted daily here, by subscribing to our channel. During the early days of last season's regular season, when the Bruins felt invincible, Carlo solidified his presence as an island in the vast ocean of low events. His performances weren't overtly offensive, but they also didn't allow opponents to find loopholes. When we think of a defensively oriented defender, the ideal games are those where his presence is almost imperceptible, few events happen, low risk, unspectacular, but incredibly effective. And for the most part, that was the narrative of Carlo's season. Common offensively but undeniably solid on defense. While it's fair to note that Carlo posted the second most points of his career, 16, the same as his rookie year, the offensive part of his game seems to have stalled a bit. However, his highlight has always been as a defensive back, and he played that role masterfully. Carlo led the Bruins in game time outnumbered, amassing an impressive 242:22 minutes in penalty situations. The closest Bruins player in that regard, Charlie Coyle, played more than 30 minutes less. Additionally, among Bruins defensemen, Carlo ranked second in blocks, third in tackles, and second in puck steals. Already leave your like in this video, because it is very important so that you don't miss any news from the Bruins, which we will post on this channel at any moment. Thank you. Continuing. He was put into challenging defensive situations, starting 63% of his 5v5 turns in the defensive zone. Ultimately, Carlo played the role of a true defensive back, focusing on defense as expected and putting in a remarkable performance. While few Bruins players made it into the playoffs, given the limitations of these stats, Carlo was one of two defensive backs on the team to achieve a series positive rating. Surprisingly, he turned into a relative creative dynamo, recording 4 assists during the 7-game run. In a scenario where players like Erik Karlsson, Cale Makar, and Adam Fox dominate with their offensive skills, we could expect an increase in Carlo's offensive play. However, at this point, it's safe to conclude that Carlo is what he is, a defensive back, and the team certainly needs that type of player in its lineup, especially in the current era. It's wonderful to have you here. I am extremely happy with your presence and would love to hear your opinion in the comments, so that we can together expand our knowledge of Boston through this channel. Sharing knowledge is essential, so I would be very grateful if you would subscribe to our channel, allowing us to reach even more fans. With your help, I feel motivated to post videos daily and keep it constantly updated. By subscribing, you will receive notifications whenever a new video is published. Thank you immensely for your support.